Kunya Bruno, Kunya Bruno, Kunya Bruno, Bruno, Kruya, Kruno, Brunya, Brunya, Kruno. Oh my God. Arsenal 2, Man United 3. What do you guys want to say now? I mean, imagine people starting with the argument that this current Arsenal team is better than Man United 2008 team. Are you guys kidding me? I mean, that debate just came and gone like that. You can't even beat this current team and you want to claim you're better than the 2008 Man United team. Are you guys kidding me right now? I mean, the people that started the argument should never even tell us anything about football again in their life. Look at that game. Look at that game. This is the proper United way. Counter-attack. Proper defense. Maguire was solid today. Martinez was solid today, even though he scored an own goal. But even though I think that goal was not even an own goal, it was Timber that just scored that goal and everything. But fine, it was an own goal. But Martinez was solid today. Mainu in the midfield. Oh my God, that guy. Seriously, we should bring back Amorim and sack him again for doing what he did to Mainu, putting him on the bench all this while. Why the guy is wasting there? I mean, look at the way the team has been reorganized. This is the exact thing people have been telling Amorim, asking him to, use the proper formation that suits this Man United team. But no, he said this is my way and I have to stick with it. If you don't want to stick with this formation, you have to sack me. I mean, what kind of manager is that? Where do we even get that manager from? But away from Amorim, today's game was absolute classic Man United big game. Man United is a big team, guys. Even if we are 19th on the log, if we are playing Arsenal cannot just say they are going to run Man U over. This is Man United we are talking about here. This is not Burnley or Wolves. So you guys should put some respect on Man United's name. Put some respect on Man United's name. 3-2. Look at those goals. Fantastic goals. Those are goal of the season contenders. Even the Mbeumo's goal that people are not talking about, that was classic too. The way he just dribbled past Raya and just scored, that was classic. Dogu, majestic goal. Kunya, oh my God, and the dance. Oh my God, damn. You know what? I think there's this Yoruba adage that says, "Eshu afunini fila fibodidi orilo weni." You know what that means in English? Eshu is what people call devil, even though Eshu is a deity in Yoruba, culture or tradition. But let's just use Eshu as the devil, as people used to see it as. And you remember Man United is what? The Red Devils, right? So we gave Arsenal 3 points last week. And we came to the house to collect it back in a bigger way. You get the logic now? Yoruba say, Eshu afunini fila figbodidi orilo weni. We gave you 3 points. You guys were rejoicing. Thank you. You beat us. You helped us beat Man City. You've forgotten that we have you guys next week. And now we have come to your house and made you cry. Don't joke with the Red Devils. Don't play with Man U. Yeah. 3-2. Man United 3. Arsenal 2. Harry Maguire, man of the match. Assist from Bruno. Assist from Mainu. And assist from Arsenal for the Mainu goal, for the Mbeumo goal. But the match was classic. Let's watch some of the goals. Let's just watch the Dogu's goal and the Kunya goal. This is the Dogu's goal. I'm not gonna play the sound because of copyright. So let's just watch and analyze it together. It was just like Dogu, Bruno, Dogu, Bruno, Dogu, Bruno, Dogu, Bam! Bah! Look at that goal. Look at that goal. Look at that goal now. Come on. Come on. Come on. This Dogu guy is just too good. I mean, how can you have all those players and we are losing games like water against under Amorim? That guy is just too stubborn. Sticking to one formation. How can you be? There is a saying that it is stupidity to keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. You kept losing, and you said no. You are going to stick to this formation because that is what you've been using. Because you were successful at it at Sporting, doesn't mean you're going to be successful with it at Man United. Man United is not Sporting. Man United is not in Portuguese league. This is Premier League. There's a different way of playing football here. And this is Man United. Everybody that comes to play with Man United, they come to play Man United as a big team because Man United has a lot of history and everybody sees Man United as the biggest team in England. And any team that comes to play with Man U, they play with, at their absolute best. They want to shine. And you come to Man United and you just dismantled everything. Like, I couldn't recognize my club anymore. Now we're having some pride. I mean, imagine beating the top 2 title contenders. That's crazy. I mean, Michael Carrick coming into this, job, knowing that he's going to be facing Man City and Arsenal, that takes some courage because he could have just said, okay, let Fletcher finish the Arsenal and Man City game. I will come in when we play Fulham. But he just said, okay, I'm taking it up after before we play Man City. And people would have thought, well, I know some people were even saying if he lost, against Man City and Arsenal, we can still forgive him because these are big matches and he's just trying to settle down. But Carrick said, bring them on. Look at the game against Man City. Total dominance. This game too now, absolute classic. Those goals were bangers. Let's watch Cunha's magic. That was crazy. That was magic. Let's watch Cunha's magic. All right, so this is the Cunha's goal. Just like from the Dogu's goal, it came from this same angle. I think the first goal save also came from this angle on the other side, Look at it. So I'm going to, mute the sound because of copyright issue. I don't want them to block this video. So let's see. Look at that. That's Bruno to Menu to Cunha. Look at that. Damn. Oh my God. When that goal went in, oh my God, it was crazy. You guys should check out my live reaction video on my channel. I did a live reaction because I did a live watch along. I was just trying to experiment. That wasn't really my official first game, but I had to do it today because today was a big game. And over here, I'm home. Like, there's a snowstorm right now. Outside right now is crazy. There's a snowstorm here and I'm home. So I felt like, okay, why not? Let's do it. I've been thinking about doing it. So I'm going to be starting a watch along soon on this channel, guys. Make sure you subscribe and join me every time Man United has a game. Whether home or away, we're going to be streaming it live and there's going to be a watch along. So guys, join me on that every time Man United play during the weekend and I'm home, Look at that goal. Look at that. Wow. Then he just went to the flag and did that dance. What was that dance? Wow. And Arsenal, the first goal was Martinez's own goal. Then Man United equalized with an Mbuemo goal. And then again, Man United score the Dogu goal. And Arsenal also scored 2-2 with one rough corner kick like that. They've just rely on that corner kick like something else, They truly believe in that, their set piece coach, and they've been the best in set pieces. After them is Man U actually. So, but that corner was just too rough. It was too rough. They just like the first goal was offside. Own goal. The second goal was just one rough goal like that. Man U was the better team in this game. Period. Period. All right. So my true opinion about our current form is just this. Fine, there's this excitement. We're happy as fans. We have won Man City, won Arsenal. But let's take a look at our previous records against big teams. We've always had moments, big moments against these teams, even under Amorim. We beat Liverpool at Anfield, remember? Anfield, Liverpool hasn't lost there for a long time, and we went there and we beat them there. Even this against the same Arsenal, we played them in the first leg. We were just so unlucky to lose that game. We beat Chelsea this season against under Amorim too. So, and this is a new coach. These players are always going to play like hell, trying to impress a new coach or trying to play against big team because they know, they can do it and they try to show up. But the real issue here now is showing up against the quote-unquote smaller teams like the Fulham, the Wolves, the West Ham, the Evertons. I mean, imagine the same team playing a 10-man Everton at Old Trafford and losing that game. It is crazy. So I would say that, yeah, it's some beautiful game we're watching right now. A change of formation. Everything seems to be working out. It looks like, Amorim was the issue, was the problem. But let's not forget, after Amorim left, we played some smaller games, not as big as Arsenal and Man City, under Fletcher, and we lost. Burnley is 19th on the table, and we drew to them 2-2. These are the teams we should be beating. And in the FA Cup, we played in the fourth round. We are not even in the quarterfinal, semi-final yet, and we already lost to Brighton at home. It wasn't like we got a red card or anything. I think we got a red card later on when we were already losing. That young boy. I've forgotten his name now. That was it. He was one that got a red card in that game. And that was under another manager. That wasn't under Amorim. So let's not get carried away. I know, yeah, we are happy. We are winning. But I want to see what they're going to do now. With all these winnings, the confidence, the joy the fans are experiencing, even the team showing that they are happy, the joy they're experiencing, the mood in the team. Yeah, it's good. We're happy. I'm happy as a fan. I know we've not felt like this in a long time, but it's just because these are big teams. And Man United, this same Man United team have always been showing up against big team. So let's not get carried away. But when it matters most, they always fumble. So now we are in top 4. What are we what would you expect from this team? Maintain that top 4 and stay there, and even try to push for the title. I know it's delusional to be talking about title right now when we know we've not really even been consistent. But looking at the gap between us and Arsenal, it's crazy. Arsenal has to lose 4 matches, and we winning all our matches before we can even grab Arsenal. And there's still Man City and Aston Villa to even catch up with. So let's not even think about title. But I'm just saying that so that we can also have an higher expectation, because when we are already thinking, all we are fighting for is top 4, then we'll be thinking, if we slip up a little bit, it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, we might still make top 4 or top 5, so that we make Champions League. No, that is not who we are. We need to start build up on this recent form of results. You beat Man City 2-0, went to Emirates to beat Arsenal 3-2. You would expect such a team to win easily against Fulham at Old Trafford the next time we are playing. So it's not just about being carried away, by all these winnings and everything. Even Carrick said it in the press conference. It is about being consistent. It's about taking each game at a time. So the next game now is against Fulham at Old Trafford in February, and I expect an easy win. I don't want us to go there now and they start scoring us first, or we start struggling against Fulham again. I know Fulham there's no small team in the Premier League, of course, but we should be winning that game, especially with the recent form. So that is just my own concern. I just feel like this team, they know what they are doing. They can do it, but I just don't know why they always fumble. Normally, with the players we have, we shouldn't have finished 15 last season. Of course, we knew we had a coach that was so stubborn, using the wrong formation and everything. But at the end of the day, this team, look at the quality of players we have. How can you have such quality of players and you still be finishing 15 and you still be losing to some crazy, some small teams? Like if we are taking all our opportunities, all our chances, all the chances we had this season, we'll probably be in third position right now, or even be easily a league contender right now. Because there was a time Arsenal was dropping points, Man City was dropping points, and Man Utd was dropping points. Instead of us to be winning, those times when Liverpool was dropping points easily, we should be winning. Right now, we are just 2 points ahead of Liverpool. With the worst form that Liverpool has this season, you would have expected that Man U would have gapped them with like maybe 4, 5, 6 points. But right now, we are gapping Liverpool with just maybe 2 points. And that's because Liverpool even lost this weekend. So, it was just like, okay, Man U always fumbled. When Liverpool lost, I felt like, okay, Brentford also lost. So it's not like if they won and we lose this Arsenal game, they were going to go ahead of us. If we had lost this Arsenal game, we would have probably been maybe 6th or 7th right now. It is that close. The top 4 that we are right now, don't let us get complacent and just get relaxed because we are on top 4. Top 4, the difference between top 4 and the person on the 7th or 8th position on the table is probably just 3 or 4 points. So if you lose a game now, you can just drop to 8 immediately, and that's out of European qualification. So we shouldn't get relaxed. I feel like these players just always turn up against big team. They play with all the passion, they play with all the urgency, but when they see a small team, they just start fumbling. And I don't want Carrick to change the formation now that we have already seen this formation is working. It's on next week now. We will now bring Cunha and start Cunha, thinking, okay, because Cunha has been coming in and scoring, just bring him on as a sub. I'm sure when the right time comes, he's going to go back to the team fully. But right now, it looks like it's working. Just bringing him on, you get, because whenever you bring him on, he performs well. So he comes in as a substitution. Today he scored. He came in as a substitution against Man City. He did an assist. So just bring him on as a substitution in the next game against Fulham too. Let's just maintain the team just like you did today. I think he maintained the team against Man City without any changes. So just maintain the same changes. I hope Dogu is fine, because I think he came out of the game today because he was injured, not because they took him out or they wanted to take him out. He just came out because he was injured. I think Carrick was saying something in the conference saying, it was just some muscle pull or something like that. It wasn't like an hamstring. So hopefully it's not something too serious and he's going to be back. I just want us to have that consistency in this team. Maybe that guy with big hair saying he was going to cut it after Man U win 5 games. Maybe this is the time for him to cut it, because look at it. Let's just look at our next game in the next 5 games or next 3 games, because right now we've won 2, so just 3 games remaining for that guy to cut his hair. United Strand, or what is his name? So the next game we have is Man United versus Fulham. That's gonna be next Sunday, I think. Yeah, next Sunday. That's February 1st at 9 a.m. Eastern time. Then Man United versus Tottenham. Tottenham is on their worst form too right now. So, and that is also Old Trafford. So 2 back-to-back home games. It's not like I'm not to disrespect Tottenham. Currently, they are not that good. They are on the brink of sacking their manager. So we should be winning that also. And then West Ham. West Ham is also down, even though it's always those bottom table teams that are always very difficult to beat, because they're also fighting for their life. So they're going to play with all their strength and everything. But on paper, Fulham at Old Trafford, based on our previous form, it should be an easy win. Tottenham versus Man U at Old Trafford also, with the fact that we also went to their stadium and we had to manage a draw. This time around, we should be able to win them. So that should be the 4th win in a row. Then West Ham, relegation battle, we should be beating West Ham. So that's 5 wins easily. And the next one is Everton. Next one is Crystal Palace, Newcastle, Aston Villa. So I feel like we've done the most difficult job right now. We should just focus on taking each game at a time, and I believe we're going to have a great season. Seriously, we're going to have a great season. So anyway, guys, the game against Fulham is official. I'm starting a live watch along stream on my channel. Next Sunday I'm gonna be streaming the Man United Fulham game, so make sure you guys join me on my channel. Please join me. Let's watch the game together, and let's react to the game live as we watch it. Join my watch along next Sunday. All right, I think that's gonna be 2 p.m. London time, 3 p.m. Nigerian time, 9 a.m. Eastern time, which is probably the US time, wherever you're watching from. Just look at the time. Join me next Sunday for the game against Fulham. Let's watch it together. Just click on the like button, subscribe to this channel, turn on the notification button so that you get notified when I go live. And please subscribe to this channel and help us grow. We are almost getting to 1K subscribers, guys. Can you believe it? When did we start? Even though it's still kind of slow, like I expected it to be faster than that, but yeah, we're almost there, guys. Let's just keep subscribing, keep sharing my videos. Make sure you keep liking and keep sharing. I enjoyed the support you guys gave to me during the AFCON, and they did a lot of analysis, a lot of videos on the AFCON, and it really drove the traffic to this channel. So now we are close to 1K subscribers, and maybe we are even close to monetizing this channel. And you guys can send super chats and everything. So thank you guys for always watching, for always liking, and for subscribing. And please share, and share to your loved ones. And let's do this. Let's build this channel to be one of the biggest channels out there. We're getting there, 1,000 subscribers very soon. So let's do it. We're gonna be getting some watch hours also. So yep. Keep watching, keep liking, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. And don't forget, next Sunday, the live watch along, Man United versus Fulham at Old Trafford. Let's watch Man United go again. Go Man U. Glory, glory Man United. Let's go. See you guys on the next one. Bye.